Well, hello YouTube, Facebook, and Parler. Yes, you heard that right, Parler. And right after this, that's what we're going to be discussing today is Parler. And I'll tell you what it is and whether or not you will like it or not. I know I do. So right after this, we will discuss Parler. Hello YouTube, Facebook, and Parler. Now today we're going to be discussing Parler, and that is spelled P-A-R-L-E-R. And the reason I did that is because sometimes if you voice dictate, it'll put P-A-R-L-O-R, Parler. But it's P-A-R-L-E-R. And that way you make sure you get the right, you get the right social media. Now, as far as Parler goes, I signed up for it last night, and I've been using it, and I really like it. Now, I'm not leaving Facebook, at least not right away, because I have a lot of family members and friends that are still on Facebook, and there are still some things with Facebook that you can do that you can't do with Parler, like create video chat rooms and go live. You can't do that. I don't think you can go live on Parler yet. So but the nice thing about Parler is it doesn't it doesn't shadow ban your videos, and it doesn't tell you what you can and can't say. In other words, it's not really like the mainstream media, like where they'll say, well, you can't put that because it's in their opinion you can't say this or you can't say that, you can't post this, you can't post that. Facebook is kind of bad about stuff like that. I've received several things from people, and it would say that this content hasn't been approved or something, and it's nothing major. But it's just them, controlling, and that is why I do like Parler. Now, Facebook might get rid of this video, and they may not like it when I put it up there, but I will be sharing it also to Parler. And if you want to look me up on Parler, well, actually, I'll just give that information at the end when I do the like, comment stuff. Anyway, so we'll get into Parler. It's pretty easy to set up until you get to the captions, and it has these captions that you have to put in, and sometimes I had to work at it a couple, 3 times in order to make sure I got it right, typed in. And then when you create your account, and then it'll give you a list of people who you can follow, and then you can also look them up. I've looked up some too. I actually have a friend of mine that joined Parler, and I found him, and now we're following each other. My one cousin has Parler, and so it's actually very nice. I really like it, but like I said, the only bad part about signing up for it is it has that caption, CAPTCHA or whatever you want to call it, where you got to type in these like capital X, small z, the number 6, stuff like that. But once you get that all done, it's great. I really like it. It's very, let's see, how can I put this? They probably do have some Biden supporters, but most of the people that are up there are ones that don't want their content censored, and most of those are Republicans. Republicans don't believe in censorship. Democrats do. That's one of the differences between Republicans and Democrats. You know, Democrats are puppets. You know, they don't mind being told what to do and what they can and can't say. You know, Republicans are kind of rebellious where, you know, hey, if it's news, it should be put out there. That's what happened with Biden and Hunter and all that other stuff at just before the election. There's like 2 or 3 news groups, you know, news stations that reported it, but most of the mainstream media suppressed it. So, but now if the shoe was on the other foot, if it would have been Donald Trump Jr. that was in that, man, ABC and all them would have been all over it. And NBC and CNN and all that would have been all over it. So that is the one difference between Parler and Facebook, and that's one reason I really like it. Is that, you know, you can read things. I mean, I can see things that Sean Hannity would put up there, and Mark Levin, and you know, there's quite a few. So, and I really like Parler. Now it takes a little bit of getting used to because, you know, things are worded different. And I know I'm going to set my device off, but there's a thing that's echo. And basically what that does is when you click on it, it'll say, you know, basically that's kind of, you know, their version of sharing, and then it'll say echo with comment. And then that means you can, if you share something, you can write a comment about it too, which is, but it's pretty good. I really like Parler, and I'm gonna stay with it. It seems to be taking off quite nicely. So, and I have pretty much started following the same people on Parler that I have on Facebook. I still got a few more to look up yet, but I really like it. So I recommend that if if you really want something different, where you can actually post something and not have it be censored or whatever, then you might want to check it out. So, but I'll keep you updated on everything. So far, though, like I said, I've been using it since last night, and I know it's not that long, but I really like it. It's very refreshing. So, you're not going to hear any complaints out of me so far when it comes to Parler. And I think eventually, when it comes to Parler, they will probably come up with if it really takes off, maybe they will, maybe they won't, but maybe they'll come up with a way where you can do live videos and chat rooms and or whatever. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, I don't know, but that won't deter me from I'll still keep using Parler. So, and that's my thoughts on Parler. It's, like I said, very refreshing. I've already, shared a few things up on Parler, and no censorship. So I actually really like it. So I'm encouraging people that if, especially if you are, like this one video, I haven't seen it on Facebook yet, but I did see it on Parler and I echoed it. Well, that's weird. But it was this guy, and he tried to steal this person's Trump sign, and he tried to steal it. Well, then the guy caught him, so the guy went to drive away, and he ran his car into a pole. And it was funny. It was great. I mean, he got what he deserved. And then the cops came up and caught him. So that, it's an awesome video. Anyway, but I'm not going to make this a long video. I just wanted to give my, my impressions of Parler, and so far, a big thumbs up. That's what I definitely give it. So, if you're watching this on Parler, after this next break, I will give you my information on how to look me up if you want to, well, I don't know if they call it following, or, yeah, follow, you know, kind of like they do on Facebook, like where you follow somebody, so, or Twitter, I mean. So if you want to follow me, you can. And so, alright, well, and I'll be back some other time to do some other videos about Parler, maybe, or, you know, maybe eventually I'll just start sharing all my content, you know, once we get enough followers over there and stuff. Maybe we'll just start posting there. Who knows? I got to get my family over there. That might be a little work, but a lot of them might want to do it just because. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say for now about Parler. Everybody have a great day. Okay, we are back. And before I leave, what I want everybody to do is, if you're watching this on YouTube, remember to like my page, and then after you like the page, if you do like it, then make a comment, and then after you make a comment, then you want to subscribe if you like the content of this video or some of the other videos on my page. And then bash that notification bell so you'll receive notifications whenever I decide to upload a new video. And if you, after you hit that notification bell, then you want to share my video. Share the video if you like it. Or if you're on Parler, you want to echo it. And then you can you know, share it that way on Parler. So that's their version of share, is echo. So after you do all that, then we'll get the word out there, and then we'll get some more subscribers, hopefully, to my YouTube page and on Parler. And on Parler, you can follow me at, it would be at Edward, capital E, and then DWARD, and then capital SCH, you know, and then just capital S, and then CHWILK. So after, what the hell was that? So after you do all that, then we'll be all hooked up, and then we can all stay in touch with each other. And like on the Parler, it's at, and then capital E, and then for Edward, and then capital S for Schwilk, and they're all together. So just, you know, look it up that way, and then you can follow me on there. All right. See you in cyberspace. Peace.